Well, good morning to you. Old Holy Smoking Pipe Padre here. On a Sunday morning, just enjoying a little rest between masses this morning. Some freshly brewed coffee. It's Bout Chacun with some early morning pie. And I'm using my new, again, GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition. I don't know if you can see all that. I don't know. I'm trying different camera settings, video settings. And thank you, those of you who have taken time to respond to my latest video, the contest video. And I did the little drive and everything, and I did notice that I had some problems with that video, and I had to really compress it because in fact I couldn't even, I had to run it through compressor and have to the only file that it would compress down to is one for iPod and iPhone. So the video quality just went from really good down to really not so good. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here real quick. The weather, it reminds me of being the weather we had in Deutschland during the summer in Europe. Kind of a little bit hazy and overcast up here in Northern California today. Cloudy. But it's warm. It's not super hot, but it's going to be probably about in the upper 90s today. I am using a little microphone that I got from Cyprus, of all places. That's where it came from. It's a little Sony stereo microphone that plugs into the GoPro, so we'll see what kind of audio quality we get. I did a test a couple of days ago. It didn't seem to be too bad. Okay, I'm enjoying this pipe real quick. It's about 11:30 and the next mass I'm doing today is at 1 o'clock. And then I'll do the 5 p.m. and then go on my day off for tomorrow. But and normally I don't smoke in between masses. I mean, I'm a little self-conscious, to be honest with you. Maybe some of you work with the public, and although I've had a couple people ask me questions about, is it. One person asked me, and I'm here to talk about two things, again, the contest and some other issues about the channel. Which leads me to tell you that I discovered the messages pages now. I guess I used to go into community and then inbox and check my inbox. And I guess that has now been, what's the word I'm looking for? It has been recreated into a new thing called the messages pages, and I'm afraid to say I didn't, as in my ignorance, I didn't know it existed until just the other day. So some of you had left some really nice messages and questions, and as well as comments, and I just got back to you yesterday or the day before. So if you're wondering why I didn't respond, it wasn't that I didn't want to. I didn't even know you had written me anything. So thank you for your comments and your, hopefully I answered a few of your questions. And again, it leads me to this whole thing about, pipe smoking and health and, the political correctness of it all. And, one person said they bought their grandfather a gift of a pipe or pipe tobacco, and although that they sort of kind of appreciated it. They said thank you, but no thank you. And they, and the bottom line was, well, is it a sin to smoke a pipe? Well, one of my dearest friends here in the pipe YouTube community, Erminator, has a wonderful video on is pipe smoking or is smoking a sin? And I have not seen anything as eloquent and as informative and even inspirational and interesting and just a wonderful look at the thing of smoking. Now, no one is going to say that smoking has health benefits. I mean that I guess you can't really say that. Some people will even say things like, well, moderate wine drinking is okay. I'm not going to argue. I don't drink wine, except for the communion, Holy Communion, and and even then I take just a little tincture of it on the what's called the host. So I actually don't even drink. But I do intinct the bread into the wine chalice, and then I consume that, kind of like in the Eastern Orthodox tradition. But so is drinking healthful? Has it healthful benefits with the antioxidants and all that? Well, again, some people want to say yes, and hey, and if you choose to have a glass of wine or two, that's your business, and I'm not going to here to say, well, you're a hypocrite if you drink wine, and talk about health. No, I'm not going to say that. If you eat a bowl of ice cream once a week, and you're into health and fitness, does that make you a hypocrite? Well, no. Okay. This is like the second pipe I probably had this week. When I made the earlier video on Tuesday, here it is Sunday. So the issue becomes one of I guess addiction, and that's where anything, dear friends, when it comes to health and fitness and longevity and all these things, healthy eating, the reality is that life is toxic. That's the truth. I mean, you don't get out of this world alive. Drinking too much water can kill you. Okay, so again, too much of anything is never a good thing. So, that being said, I don't think that smoking is a sin. The church doesn't forbid smoking or drinking, although again they will talk to you about the issue of moderation and not being addicted to certain things. And we can be addicted to anything that is not good for us. Even good things, again, can become not so good if we overindulge. So I just don't think that it's a real issue. But if you're interested, those of you who are wondering, well, from a faith perspective, a Christian perspective, a Catholic perspective, a church perspective, whatever perspective along those lines, check out Herminator's video, if it's still up there. I hope it still is, called Is Smoking a Sin? Wonderful, wonderful video. And I think he answers. I think he nails it right on the head. And I just love that video. As far as the old health and fitness thing goes, every day I'm still working on learning new things. There's a new guy I've discovered, again, with David Getoff and some other people that I absolutely think are great people who really know what they're talking about. Another guy I just discovered is a guy called Dr. Joel Wallach, a very interesting guy. And I like him because he's a doctor twice. He's a veterinary doctor, and he's a human or a medical doctor. He was a veterinarian first, and then later became a medical doctor. And I have to say that a lot of his information is just absolutely great. And one of the things that I learned from him just this week is I think I had a calcium deficiency. And I will explain that. Monday morning of last week, and I hit it pretty hard at my CrossFit gym on Monday morning. Had a tremendous workout. It was a huge cardiovascular workout. But later Tuesday night, I always find that if I have hurt myself or if I have certainly challenged my body in any way, it may not show up on the day I do it, but the next day for sure I'm going to find something. Oh, I really discovered a new set of muscle groups. Whoa. Anyway, what happened Tuesday evening, late Tuesday evening, was I started getting involuntary muscle twitches in my left calf. And that caused me some concern, as I think it would anybody. It's one thing to feel soreness, stiffness, and a little bit of discomfort or pain, DOMS, delayed onset muscle syndrome, but this was something I never experienced before, and it really made me concerned. And I thought, well, it'll go away. Well, it didn't go away. And 3 days later, I'm just kind of really nervous, and I'm actually a little bit, kind of spooked that I might have really done something bad. Well, it turns out, again, as I've been going through the diet, and for me, having to get rid of certain things like dairy and wheat, sugar, I've eliminated those. I did have a little bit last week only as a kind of a celebratory thing, and I paid a price. My arms started breaking out again after I'd had them all healed up, and all the little welts, and I guess it's the mild urticaria that comes back when I eat wheat and dairy. Anyway, long story short, I had a little bit of the dairy, but I think I've noticed that because I haven't been I used to drink milk all the time. Big milk drinker. Used to love cheese. I still love it. I still love it all, but I'm convinced that it's just not good for me. Now, maybe raw milk and maybe raw cheese products made from unpasteurized milk, that might be something, if we have it here in this area locally, that I could try. Maybe someday I might consider trying that. But I do know that all homogenated, pasteurized milk products are I just can't do them. And so the thing is, though, I haven't been getting some source of calcium. Calcium, obviously a mineral. And so the thing was that as I was watching this Dr. Joel Wallach, he talked about involuntary muscle twitches in the calves particularly, and other places. Eyes also, they get a little twitch, involuntary twitching thing. And he says that's a calcium deficiency issue. And I went, oh. So Thursday evening, I went and got some good old-fashioned calcium and started taking that. So I've noticed that it has calmed down. Now I still have still a little residual, but again, I think that will eventually go back away. But again, I haven't really probably been getting a lot of anything offering any kind of a calcium, hit, if you will. So that's probably what's going on there. But so those of you, so I'm just still doing the fitness thing. Although I do enjoy, like on a weekend or a special time of relaxation, a pipe. Okay? Okay, one final thing. In regards to my video contest, thank you to all of you so far. It's only been a couple of days. I think I uploaded it on Thursday. So it's here to Sunday. So I've had a few days and I've had several entries. Now, I want to say this. If you have entered the contest, now what I want you to do, only for the sake of myself and others, please respond to the actual contest video. I think a few of you have been introduced to the video via another person's entry, and so you kind of tag on to their channel your entry. I think that's how it's working, and I'm not getting it. The only reason why I found a couple of them is because by accident, Daniel, I think you're one of them, in a great video by the way, but the thing was that I think you had put your video on somebody who had originally responded to my video. So actually it was on their page, and I didn't really, I just by happenstance found your video. So those of you who have yet and would like to still put in a video, again, you're more than welcome. We're going to run this up. The last date to enter will be the 15th of August, and I'll probably announce a winner, you know, before the end of August, that's for sure. I want to go through and look at the videos again. I don't know how many videos I'm going to have, so I want to give myself some time. You know, most of them have been very enjoyable. Well, all of them have been enjoyable. It's always nice to have somebody send you a video and, you know, talk to you about what you're talking about. It's really great. I'm finding out that the majority of you were you're younger than I am. I guess that kind of tells me something, doesn't it? You know, I won't be making any extended trips to Mars, that's for sure. If we ever go there. But the thing is that if you have yet to respond, please go to the actual video. It's called Special Announcement Video, and respond to that video. That way I'll get it for sure, and then other people get a chance to watch your video once I approve it, okay? So that's what I wanted to say in regards to the video. I sure had fun making the video, I will say that. I have, other than just sitting here and pontificating, or pipe-tificating, I like that. Sounds like something Theo Bacchus would say, though. Pipe-tificating. But so I really enjoy the videos thus far. It's kind of a treat to see where other people are, and you know, I mean, everybody's different. Everybody has a different take on not just the moon thing. It's interesting. I'd say 50% of people are saying, well, if it was real, then I think it's great. So that tells me that there is a lingering doubt in something that, you know, I remember seeing on TV and not even thinking twice about. So that's the world we live in. And I think, you know, a lot of times when people, and again, I'm going to get off track just a little bit, and then I'll try to bring this to a close because I don't have a lot of memory card on my GoPro 3. See, so I won't be doing any 40-minute videos on this. But you know, even if let's say if the resurrection had been filmed, you know, just like we filmed the moon landing, you know, because a lot of people that want to believe, they're still kind of caught up in that. Well, you got to show me, you got to give me something to go on here. And even if it had been filmed, there would be people today saying, oh, it was all faked. It was all done in Hollywood. So I'm just saying that people that look for concrete evidence, even if you showed them concrete evidence, they're still going to find some room for doubt. So I just think that's really fascinating. So, is there anything that's certain in the world? I mean, besides death and taxes. You know, those are the only two certainties in life, I guess. And a good pipe. So, anyway, hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you have a fantastic week ahead. I'm going to try to. So, until next time, again, if you'd like to join and enter the contest, please do. And the more the merrier, I'd say. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. And blessings to you. Light up your world, light up your pipe. See ya.